Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new Rainbow High Amaya's Rainbow Closet. I just barely saw this one drop and snagged it a couple days later. So I'm mostly excited about the clothes. These bell bottoms are adorable. But it's just nice to see something drop that's not the usual gimmicky stuff, I guess. This is more in line with something we used to get, although it's still pretty juvenile and not as quality as we used to get. But it's nice to see them focus on fashion again, and hopefully this will sell. I really hope it will sell enough that they realize there's a bigger market for fashion than anything else. So please buy it. I don't know. I'm just really hoping they see that people want clothing and push them back in the direction of their old line where we have fashion, quality fashion, articulation, and doll stands once again. So, all right, let's get into it. The box is pretty cut and dried. It's a very large box. This is about the size of two average boxes. So it's pretty beefy. Let's just take a comparison. Like this is, yeah, almost. It's a pretty big box though. Pretty big set. Although you're really only getting about the same amount of clothes as we used to get in an average Rainbow High, which is interesting. But we'll take what we can get. So we've got just a regular Rainbow High box that says Amaya's Rainbow Closet on the bottom down there. And you can see her cute little rainbow closet inside, her comb. I am not seeing a stand, and I'm just shook that even a doll who's clearly designed to like dress and pose is not coming with a stand. Okay, let's turn it around. She does not have anything on the side of the box, no name. And on the back are three artworks that show you the combinations of the fashions. So you've got her skirt, her bell bottoms, and her mini skirt and boots. It says over here, mix and match. And that's about it for the box. So you've got like some little spotlights up here at the top showing her on her pedestals. So that's it. Yeah, let's crack it open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, I am not done unboxing completely, but I just want to show you something because this is frustrating and I want you to be aware of it. To get this out, oh my gosh, the back of the box has these locks, these gold plastic locks, which connect the back of the mirror somewhere in here. I don't even know. Oh, right here probably. These three spots to the box. So even when it's all cut, you're going to have those three locks that you have to turn to get them out, because that was the first thing. And then in the package, everything's hanging on these little hangers, right? And they're already on the hanging rack before, like, as it's hanging in the box. However, MGA feels it necessary to tack everything down in a million places. So you get it out. This delicate little skirt is tacked onto this plastic. These jeans are tacked in three places. Okay, there were three tacks. I cut two off. There is a third one down here. And I just want you to see how small these things are. So this tiny little tack right here, right? So you got to cut that without cutting the clothes. That one's not horrible. We can probably get that one. This one, I want you to see, I want you to see how small that is, because they keep doing this and it's really pissing me off. It is absolutely tiny. Do you see how it is basically like end to end? Like this end almost touches this end. And you cannot get scissors in there. You just can't. Like the scissors are thicker than the tack is. So you have to yank on the clothes, and one of two things generally happens. You either end up cutting the clothes, or you pull on it so hard it rips the tack through the clothes and rips a hole through the clothes, or you just have to pull on it so hard to cut it. If you somehow miraculously don't cut the fabric and don't rip the fabric, it still leaves a lot of stress because you have to pull on it so hard while you cut. So I just want you all to see this because they keep, and I don't know why on earth they feel it's necessary to tack every article of clothing in like multiple at all. It doesn't need to be tacked at all, let alone in multiple places. So heads up, I had to just put it out there because it's happened in almost every single rainbow high that they've put out in the last 6 months, and it needs to stop. It's ridiculous, and all you do is end up cutting or ripping your product. So let me get this out and we will continue. Okay, everything is out. I will say that to get the skirt out, it was so tight. There was no way to get the scissors in there. I had to cut this off the box and then cut like a little opening so I could get it from the back of it. Like, it's crazy, you guys. Just beware. And MGA, if you're going to go to the like extent that you put a fake rainbow high box, just put in a real rainbow high box. Like, we used to get these boxes, and I had hoped that perhaps we might get another one, but no, it's fake, of course. So yeah, all just faint memories of what once was. Okay, we finally got everything out. Pretty cute stuff. Once again, the fashion's my favorite part, although $45 for fashion is extremely expensive. So this closet is adorable though. Once again, no stand. This is just an extra stand that I have. She does not come with a stand. You are going to get the doll, the gold comb, of course. And there are 2 purses, plastic, unfortunately, an extra pair of shoes, and the fashion and the closet and the hangers. So, yeah, that's what you got. So let's look at Amaya for starters. She has pretty short hair, actually, and pretty messy hair. I'm going to have to wash it. This is pretty tragic back here, and there is a lot of product in her. I mean, dang. It's Crunchville. So I don't even know what's happening back here, but it's short hair. I would imagine after I get all of this product, we're looking at like mid-thigh as far as length goes. So typical white hair with the blue and purple on one side and the pink and green on the other. And she has a center part with just straight hair with a little bit of curl at the bottom. And then we have braided bangs down both sides. So kind of cute, kind of different. I do like this little like arch she has going on both sides of her hair. It's giving a 35-year-old mom, but I think it's pretty. So she has, for her makeup, some smoky, gosh, I don't know what color that is, but I do think it's very pretty. It's a very pinkish purple. I don't know if it's pink or purple. I think it's purple, but it's very pretty. It's very smoky. There is like a white wing underneath it that is shiny, but the pink goes over top, giving a layer. I don't know if it's supposed to go over top, but it does. And then she has like this little pink, I don't know what, like little straggler line right there. Kind of looks like an eyelash. She's got light brown eyebrows. She's got a little hit of pink in the center of her corners of her eye. She's got very light pink blush and more of a, I don't know, like a red raspberry, almost like a raisiny color on her lips. She's got like a darker outline, and then the center is more of a mauve. It looks a lot pinker in the camera than it does in person. So it looks pretty. I think she's very beautiful, actually. The Amayas, let me find the last one. The last Amaya I liked a lot. This one. Was it My Fashion, I think. I thought she was beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite Amaya faces of all of them. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And I think this one's very pretty too. She has, the eyes are more like centered, I guess. Does that make, I don't know. They have like a doe eye look to them, which is very cute. Very Betty Boopy, in my opinion. Just my opinion. So I think she's cute. Then we've got a sweatshirt that is very reminiscent of her old sweatshirt. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't know why they've got rubber bands all over her, but they do. I'll get that off later, I guess. So we've got this sweatshirt that is reminiscent of the sweatshirt she had. Was it junior high? I think it was junior high Amaya that wore this, right? With this skirt. I should go dig it up, but I don't want to right now. And it velcros in the back, just like our usuals, and the same with the skirt, 2 pieces. And her drawstrings are rainbow, which is very cute. She's got the little gold around the drawstring, like a faux rivet. And on the rainbow, the word, we've got RH written in like a graffiti, rainbow graffiti. And then we've got the word rainbow written in black. And there's like a clear sequence, and I can't tell if it's supposed to say, like, if it's in the shape of anything. It almost looks like RH as well, but I think it's just random design. But you can kind of see it's white, so it blends in with the sweatshirt, but it's pretty. It just gives it a little dimension. And then, of course, the skirt that is kind of like a business attire skirt. And it is like a replica of the one that the junior high Amaya wore. It's just bigger. I'm not sure why it's bunching up around her stomach, but yeah, just a little mini skirt. So very cute. No articulation on the wrists again. I keep crossing my fingers when you spend $45 on a doll that just maybe we'll get lucky. Because I heard and saw that the new Shadow High, like the collector dolls, which are, who is it? Chanel and Heather, I think. And they have articulation on the wrist. So for everybody that told me, like, say goodbye to articulation, quit talking about it, it's never coming back. I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. It's not gone forever. There's possibilities. So I won't stop hoping it comes back. These boots I am obsessed with. So we all remember the old boots that were like the same exact look. These are way cuter, which I'm surprised because nothing is usually cuter than the old stuff. The old ones were a solid plastic that were just shiny. They had the same rainbow with the writing, but they didn't have the zippers, the black zippers up the front. And I love these black zippers. I think they might have, I don't know if they had zippers. They weren't black. And these have like white platforms on the bottom. And the texture on these is, I don't know, it's just cooler. It's more of a matte finish. And they feel more substantial. I like them a lot. So I'm pretty happy about them, actually. Oh my gosh, no way. I did not know she was like a budget doll. I thought she at least had knees. You have got to be kidding me, y'all. No knees? Okay. Somehow I did not know that we were paying $45 for a budget doll. This is a budget doll. Okay, well, I guess she doesn't have knee articulation either. I was not aware of that. So if y'all were aware of that, you were a step ahead of me. I cannot believe I paid $45 for a doll with no knee articulation on a fashion doll. MGA, fail. Big fail. Not cool. So not cool. This is a very expensive set, and this ain't $45 worth of stuff. So that's, I just can't believe that. That's crazy. I'm kind of taken aback, so I'm trying to think through this right now. I'm going to set her aside for a second. We'll look at the purses, and then I will try on the other fashions, and we'll show you a close-up of the closet. This blue purse, I guess it comes apart. I was hoping it opened, but there's no hinge. I guess you just break it open. So it has a very retro shape to it, which is cute. I wish they'd done a better job at designing it so that it felt retro. Because while the shape is retro, the style is not, like the design of it. It's blue, it's clear, it's got like faux, seaming for like a pillowy effect. It's got a little handle, and then it's got these little feet that would be cute if it was a real purse. It says Rainbow High in gold on the other side, and yeah, apparently it comes apart, but it doesn't actually open like a purse. It has a faux clasp on the top, but not very impressed. Then we've got this pink purse that's got I guess that's supposed to be maybe Rainbow High. It looks like a barn. I live in an area with a lot of barns, and it looks like a barn. Like a nice barn, but a barn. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Rainbow High or something, but it just doesn't look like that to me. So it says Rainbow on the back, and it's got these white handles. It's all plastic and clear. Oh, whoops. Well, the paint's breaking. I thought since the blue one opened, this one would, but the paint is just breaking off instead. Did you guys see all that paint come off? Holy moly. Look at the paint crumble off. Wow. That's, whoa, look at that. $45, everybody. $45. And the paint is crumbling off. Real classy. So it already looks like a child has been playing with it for 3 years. Looks terrible. So there you go. The paint comes off of that. That's nice. So nice. I showed you the gold comb and the shoes. This is her second set of shoes, which are these purple and silver platforms. They would be adorable if they had like fabric, like the old school shoes, right? Where they were legit. Because they have these like faux ruffles. And how cute would that be if these were like fabric with like little ruffles on them? Oh my gosh. But yeah, they have 4 faux ruffles on the heel and 2 faux ruffles on the foot. And you've got these purple like crisscross bows on the top, or straps I should say, and then it wraps around the ankle. So yeah, that is her second set of shoes. They are cute. And I'll show you the clothes first, and then we'll change her into some of the outfits. So we have the bell bottoms. This is honestly like my favorite thing in the set. You do get light pink, light blue, hot pink, and purple hangers. They are just like the old school hangers. These, sorry, my voice is going out, are pink jeans. And oh my goodness, they're so adorable. And they've got little gold button on the fly and a faux fly here. And then you've got like little colors kind of spray painted on. You got light pink or light purple and blue and orange and green. And then you've got like little graffitis in white, like white stars, smiley faces, more stars, little star shapes, clouds, raindrops, squigglies. And that goes on the front and back. And then they have like shorts. And then they have this little opening on the thigh on the sides. They have these little faux ties. And then these little straps that go across where the opening is with these little gold buttons on them. And then they go down into bell bottoms. And I would 100% wear jeans just like these. Like, this is adorable. I used to watch a show called The Max when I was in high school. And that probably dates me because that was in the 90s. It was on MTV. It is a comic book. And the girl in that comic wore some blue jeans that had almost exactly that style, except for the cut was more towards the top. And I always thought they were the cutest thing ever. And I tried to make my own, but I cut them wrong, and I ended up cutting right through the top of the jeans, the part that, you know, holds them up, the waistband. I'm just going to put them on now while I'm talking to you. So, make sure if it goes actually all the way through. These bell bottoms, honestly, were like the first thing that made me want to buy this set. But I'm just really bummed about her legs. I just think I think it's wrong on a fundamental level. I feel like they did us dirty. I hope her pants actually pull up, you guys. Like, the crotch is so low, and I'm a fan of hip huggers, but I have a feeling that this crotch is so low that I won't be able to actually get them on her. So that's fun. Okay. Maybe. Holy moly. I think we finally got them on. But I do like that they're like hip huggers, because that's, you know, that's the way it should be, right? It's like bell bottoms were a thing of the 90s, which were a replica of the 60s and 70s. Those are so freaking cute. Look at how her legs kind of poke out. And then I think this outfit's supposed to be worn with these shoes, which are going to be hard to get on because there's no slit in the back. But, oh, those are so adorable. So adorable. And let me find her top. No momento. I don't remember what goes with what, so we're kind of feeling our way through this. I think. So we got this little blue top. Oh, it's on one of the rainbow hangers. So this one just says rainbow. That's actually cute. That's a little bit nicer than the old hangers. And it has this silky satiny bodice with a giant bow across the chest, little pleats, and it velcros in the back. And oh, sorry, she took a tumble. And then for the shoulders, we have these tulle sparkly blue ruffles. So cute. I will throw it on her really quick and show you what it looks like. Okay, she's in her pants with the top, and I got the shoes on her, her little platforms, and she looks adorable. So, yep. There she is in her shoes. So cute, right? With her cute jeans and her fluffy sleeves. So pretty. Definitely love this out. I tried to brush her hair out and it's super frizzy now, so I'm gonna have to wash it. But yep, that's that outfit. And I tried to kind of set up the mirror, which we will look at in a minute. And then let's look at her other outfit, which is, I wish she came with another pair of shoes, honestly. Would have been nice to have 2 outfits and 2 pairs of shoes, but okay. So the next outfit is just this white t-shirt, and it has gold chains across it printed on, and it says Rainbow Magic. And it velcros across the back, and the chain actually is printed on the back too, which I'm surprised. I don't think that I've seen them print on the back of clothes before, so that's cool. And this hanger has the rainbow on the bottom as well. And then the skirt that goes with this outfit, I love this skirt. It is so adorable. And that's the purple hanger with the little hinged clasps to hang your clothes on. And they do work for anybody that hasn't seen them before. You just pinch the top and it actually opens and closes so you can clasp skirts and pants. This skirt is so cute. I freaking love it. It has on the inside this peachy pink, like satiny fabric, and it almost feels padded because it's got so much gathered fabric, that it's got so much ruching that it's very thick and feels almost like the skirt's padded because it's just got a lot of extra fabric. And then the outside, it's so pretty. I'm just obsessed with this fabric. It's got this purple fade to pink, fade to light pink. There's a little bit of oranges in there. Just beautiful colors that are blending together awesomely. And then there's this beautiful gold checkerboard printed over top of the whole thing. And I absolutely love it. And then you have a gold trim around the waistband. And then there's this twist right here. And the fabric just twists a little bit right at the pelvis. And then the skirt has this crisscross design. It's almost like it's a wrap, right? That's what it's supposed to be, is like a wrap. And it is so cute. I can only imagine it's going to look adorable on her. And then, yeah, you've got all these gathers. One there, one in the back, and one on the other side. So you've got 3 of them, and it gives all this beautiful pleating. And it just gives it a lot of consistency, and I love it. So I will throw that on her really quick so you guys can see what she looks like in that. I absolutely am obsessed with that skirt too. So 1 minute. Okay. I love the skirt. Absolutely love the skirt. I do wish it hung on her a little better. She's got some big hips, and this is designed to like sit high on the hips and dip down under the belly button, which is cute because it does have like the little panty liner under there that like controls how it sits. It almost is like it's hard to even get it around her back quarters. I like it. I just wish it hung a little bit different, I guess. I'm not sure how to explain it. I just wish the split was different. I don't know. Something's a little off. And this t-shirt looks ridiculous with this skirt. Like, if you're going to have a plain t-shirt, shouldn't it be like the tight kind that are, like these are really baggy arms. It just looks so weird, like this big baggy t-shirt with this sexy skirt. So whatever. That's how it looks though. You know, you would never wear silver with gold, which is why they should have given us a third pair of shoes, because you don't mix silver and gold. So we need gold shoes for the gold skirt. But you know, whatever, you could put the blue one on or whatever. So that is the fashion and how it looks on her. I do think they're cute. Let's take a quick look at the closet. There's nowhere for the boots to go. I'm going to, you know, have a little something to say about that. The closet is made for the fashion and there's no place for the boots to go. So I don't, like, even over here, they could have put something, I don't know, somewhere for the boots to go because they don't stand up very well. So it would have been nice. But the closet is cute. It does not close up or anything. It is just one solid piece. It has this gold rack. Let me take these off so you can see it. And then you've got this rainbow in the back, which is shaped kind of like an M. And yeah, it's cute. It's got this just solid plastic. It's got gold trim around it. You've got the gold plastic bar. You have this little RH in the middle. And then you have, make sure I've got the camera pointed correct. You have a mirror over here. And you can put her purses in there. It does fit her purses. This one only fits on this shelf, the bottom. Maybe it fits on all of them. I know it fits on the top because it has an arch in it. Oh, I guess it does fit in all of them. So you can put the purses in there, and then her shoes, when she's not wearing them, you can put the purple ones in. But yeah, the boots, gosh, I was hoping they might fit even on their side, but they don't. Well, maybe they do. If you put them in like that, maybe. Yeah, that's what you could do. Maybe that's how you're supposed to put them in. So you could do that and then put her purple shoes on the top. So there is room for everything that way. And then you have the hangers that hang on the little bar. It's pretty solid, honestly. Like the way it's built, feels pretty solid. Nothing insane, but feels pretty good. And get her pants on here. So yeah, that's how it goes. And then the back is just flush panels like that. And then you have her and your comb, which does not fit in there either. So there's the set, you guys. I think it's cute. I think if she had at least knees and a stand, it would be worth $45. I think I'm really disappointed about the knees and the stand. Mostly the knees, but the stand I'm disappointed too. So anyways, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you staying if you're still here. Thank you very much. Please feel free to put in the comments your thoughts if you're planning on buying her. I got her on Amazon. I think she was available at MGA as well. So let me know your thoughts if you are going to buy it or not, what you think about the price point. And yeah, just if you think she's cute, I think she's cute. So I think she has very cute doughy eyes. I will probably be body swapping her because this is not right. So until next time, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.